Across great expanses of the Sahel, pastoralists raise their cattle, sheep and goats, livestock which are in great demand in the growing urban centers of West Africa. But complex and differing animal health and livestock trade regulation among Sahelian nations were hindering rather than helping this trade. The process of harmonization of zoosanitary standards across the region was a priority.
As Fulani, we'd be nothing without our cattle. From birth, it's what we do. If there was no market, no export, it would be disaster for us. We need trade to be easy.
To trade, you need so many papers, proof of sale, a certificate of health and vaccination, and the export documents. Without all these, you get problems on the road and at the borders.
It is traders that come from Ghana, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire that buy our sheep. If we can't bring healthy animals to market, there is no other job.
La première étape a constitué des études.
The first step was national study to roughly determine the existing human and animal health regulation in all 8 UEMOA member countries. In the second step, workshop in each country with producers, processors, consumers, civil society, vets and government started to develop the text for the whole region.
Je crois que le principal bénéfice
For once, the issue of livestock production in favor of poor farmers has finally been addressed. We used to just generally talk about development of the sector, but now it's considered from the point of fighting poverty.
For the first time, and I am very happy about this, there is a willingness to bring together everyone in the sector to discuss our problems.
Oui, pour nous, organisation des consommateurs,
as the League of Consumers, we think it is time that regional, rather than just national legislation be passed to regulate food safety and animal health issues to some degree.
Our hope was focused on changing policy and regulations at the highest level because that is the place where solutions lie.
Effectivement, nous avons fait une remarque à l'UEMOA.
In the process, we noted that the texts were all in French. During one meeting, I took to the floor and asked why they had not been translated into the local languages of the member countries, so farmers could at least have access to this information. UEMOA agreed. It was then easy for us to share the information with our grassroots associations.
Donc, le résultat a été la signature du règlement qui concerne.
The result of the process was the signing of the regulation for plant, animal and food health and safety in 2007. This aims to facilitate trade between members' countries and even eventually between the UEMOA community and other countries.
To trade our cattle, we need certificates. Since the vet is now among us, we can get the papers we need to show the animals are healthy.
At the market, we have a complete team waiting. All the formalities are completed in one day. The traders are then authorized to leave directly.
Je pense que pour ça, on nous accorde beaucoup plus d'importance.
I think now, as vets, we have a much better status than before, when people did not really understand the importance of the veterinary service. The government gives now more importance to our work.
Since we started inspecting meat here, nobody has complained about getting sick as a result of eating bad meat. There have been no cases of anthrax, for example.
Quand nous avons appris l'harmonisation de ce texte-là dans les
After we heard about the harmonization of the text, national organizations like ours wanted to be linked. A confederation of professional stakeholders in the livestock production sector was then created for UEMOA member countries.
Le PPLPI a participé à un processus.
PPLPI contributed to a larger process. It did not intervene alone. This is a key point.
Harmonization is a good thing. Union brings strength. If there is something heavy to lift, it is easier if we lift together than if I just try to lift on my own.
It's important the government listen to people like me. If you want to help someone, you can't do this unless you sit with him, unless you talk with him. We will not know his problem.